Alright, so this week's room started out in a place called Pendley Manor, and if anybody noticed that I liked it on Facebook, I'm going to unlike it when I post this video. Wasn't very nice. It was so not nice that I jumped in the car and drove an hour here last night to make an arrangement. This is almost 60 miles from work, so it is a drive, but look at the key to my room, and it is the Zodiac room. Why? I will tell you shortly. So, zoom back here a little bit. That's my door, my entry door. It's been defaced with an automatic door closer and a 20th century lock, but in the same area as the entry. Sorry, I can't zoom back, but this is the bathroom, which was added because indoor plumbing hadn't been invented when this place was built, so this was added by the hotel. It's a modern bathroom. It's nice. It's got an old-fashioned toilet there, and a little marble around the tub surround. Then more marble down here. Fancy hardware from Burlington, London, with a plug. That's kind of different. The hotel I was in had a plug too, the one I checked out of this morning, but that plug was because somebody couldn't fix the other thing that was supposed to be the plug. There's me filming myself. So, pretty old light fixture. Not that old though, I mean, since the time of Thomas Edison, which compared to this building is fairly recent. So I'm afraid you're not going to be able to see the paneling in any real meaningful way because it's dark, and this room is largely paneled in great detail. It's just amazing. The planet must have been covered with carvers at one time because it's just unbelievable. Goes all the way up there and near the ceiling. I'll have to try to get a better view when it's light. Maybe there's some light that'll come in here, it'll flood in, but this really isn't going to do it justice. There's a little fireplace in the corner right next to the wardrobe. I'm thinking that's probably not going to get used. Above the mantel, there's that more beautiful carving. Birds, little birds. These columns are incredibly detailed. All the carving is just amazing. Here there's some light flooding on that above the bed. The ceiling is all covered with hand-carved plaster. I didn't know they did such a thing as hand-carved plaster, but apparently they did back when it was rough to be a plasterer. This is all of the zodiac around here. There's, you can't see it probably very well, but that's Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Pretty cool. I've never seen anything quite like it. Just dark. It's just dark in here, unfortunately. This is my bed. Looks to be satisfactory. The windows, can't see much about them in the dark, but they're all, of course, they're leaded glass. Pretty fancy. One of the oldest stained glass or leaded glass windows in all of Britain is in this building because it was the only one of its kind that wasn't in a cathedral after the Church of England was formed. And after the Church of England was formed, all the Catholic cathedrals got sacked and the windows busted out of them. So this place was not a cathedral. It was just a fancy place. So they didn't break the windows. So this is kind of cool. It's going to look like crap because it's dark. I'm going to post another video when it's lighter out. But here is a door, which you can't probably see at all. There's some fine detail like on these hinges are really pretty cool. And of course more crazy ass carving, and more and more and more. This, however, opens and leads to another door right here. It's like a little French door. Maybe they're English doors and they're this narrow. And this goes outdoors onto the front terrace. And what you can't see down here, where that light is, that light there, or even way over there, you can see a little bit. This is the courtyard. So from that light in the corner to back in that corner, back behind that thing, and all the way back around to here, back into my room. This is it. And of course, the stonework is just unbelievable. The whole place is really something. I was telling the concierge, my new friend Tom, that there were only ever a few places like this built in the U.S., and they belonged to the Hearsts and the Vanderbilts, and regular people. They all belong to the Park Service now, I suppose. But regular people never have the chance to, spend the night in one, or hang out, go have dinner there, go to the lounge, grand hall. I would say you can't really see it. You can see that's a parapet there, and all the way up to that peak. There's another one over there that's kind of in the shadows you can't see. But the Great Hall is down in this corner. It's a room probably 70 feet long, and the ceiling is all the way up to that peak in the middle of the ceiling runs span-wise this way and this way. It's all carved oak beams. It's really elaborately carved. I can't remember the style of beam. Maybe if there aren't too many people in there, I'll try to take a look at it. It's a little bit like the room. It's 50 feet to the ceiling, I'm guessing, and at that height, with all that wood, it's kind of dark and hard to see. So here, I don't want to get caught filming anybody's window, but there's a window with light shining out of it. And so back towards that light is my room. So this little causeway here is apparently only accessible from my room and that room at the other end of it. I don't know. Well, there's a hallway. The entry is below me on the first floor. But at any rate, as I go back into my room, close that behind me. Now there it is. This is about the best, I guess, you can really see in this light. But like I say, I'll take some more pictures when it's lighter. But it is just really fantastic. It's like trying to film down a well. It's so dark in here, but this is it. So I hope everybody's not Chris TV. This building started being built in 1450 something, and the part of the house the structure that was already here was a drover's cottage, and it was built, well, nobody knows exactly when it was built. It was attached to the back of this building for servants' quarters, and there is a record of it in something called the Doomsday Book, which I'd never heard of. But it was basically the tax records from 1040, somewhere right around there. And so it's just inconceivable. There's an oak beam that's about 18 inches square above the door, and that to have been harvested and hewn by 1040, prior to 1040. You know, the concierge was telling me that tree was a sapling sometime around the 4th century A.D. Could have been before that. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, and I'll get some more pictures. There aren't many guests here since this is midweek, but all right, take care.